Jules Olivia, and we are getting to the point where we are thinking about starting to do our insulation for our shed. Now we are going with a foam board that will be 20 mils, so about that thick. The reason I'm going for that is it's easy to fit, and around, especially around these top hats that are across the shed and around our windows and our door frames. It is really good at a thermoregulator, so it will keep the warmth of our shed. It will hold it as much as I can to not rely on having heating when I'm out here in winter. I mean, it's 8 degrees here this morning, so it's pretty chilly in here, and I would like to be able to do that. And the third reason is that it is an insulator against noise as well. It'll give me some soundproofing, and I'm not sure if you'll hear it, but we're on quite a busy road here, and that noise will actually drive me insane. So anything that I can try and dampen that noise down, I'm going to be able to try and do. Now, some basics. When you are doing anything like this, the best thing to try and have is your plan. So it has your measurements on here. This is really rough. It got put together last night. We were talking about beams in order to do our plastering. So 2 key things that you need is, the first one, a good measuring tape. So something that has a lip on the end and is firm, so that you can actually either hook it onto what you need or have it out at quite a distance and still hold. That means you can do measuring on your own. You don't need someone there holding it with you. The second thing that's really important with our measuring is that everything that you will find is in millimeters. It's not in centimeters, it's not in meters. Anything you're looking in terms of our lengths and our area, you need to be working in millimeters, because if you are getting sparkies in or tradespeople and you've got a plan for them, that's what they're going to expect. They're also going to expect that if you go looking in Bunnings for something and you want to ask someone what you need in terms of linear meters or something like that, they're going to want your information in millimeters. So keep that in mind. Don't go doing plans to centimeters or meters. Try and keep everything in millimeters, and it will make your life so much easier. The other thing is we need some maths. So, I mean, this is where my background comes in. And once you've done your plans, you really want to try and minimize your wastage. So with us, the foam, it's easy to cut. So we've got difficult spaces around windows. We've got difficult spaces around a door frame. We've also got the pillars of the shed, because it is just a shed, that we've got to work around. But by actually working your total surface area, you can then start working where your cuts will be and where you could utilize maybe other pieces to fill in. That's going to greatly reduce your cost and your wastage. So we're dealing in foam. It's polystyrene. It's not something that should go to landfill if you can avoid it. So knowing my surface area, total surface area that I'm working in, by breaking down my shapes. This may be really simple for some of you, but some of you, how do you do that? So we've got rectangles that we can utilize. We've got our trapeziums. We can even use our triangles. So you're actually breaking down those shapes and working out, if you had, say, this is your piece of board, well, I can get part of my rectangle here, and maybe I can cut across here. I get one trapezium here, one trapezium here. I can actually start flipping things and rotating things and using my spatial knowledge and skills in order to maximize how much of that polystyrene foam I am using in any particular space. And it gets a little bit like Tetris. So by putting pieces in together, or using your shape, or actually being able to look at what you've got left and then try and measure out what you could make out of that space, you're really going to limit your offcuts, and that is going to greatly reduce your costs. So this is the plan for this week. Any questions about any of that, please let me know, because there's plenty of opportunity to either have the camera out and have a chat. My husband, of course, is refusing to be on, but that's fine. I will work around that. But getting your plans and getting really clear on how you're going to do things before you spend any money is the best way to not waste cash or have to redo things and go backwards from there. Any questions, anything at all, anything you'd like me to go through, please let me know. Have a great day.